Hi, Lisa Wilson, Human Resources Cultural Consultant and Leadership Vision Coach. It's spring. Doesn't look like it where I live. We have a lot of snow still, which I'm actually really excited about. I still get to go skiing. Last year at this time, there was no more snow, and I really don't enjoy that time between seasons where can't quite go biking or kayaking yet, but also can't keep skiing because there's not enough snow. This year, that won't be the case. We'll have snow for quite some time. I was watching this morning an old video I did at this exact same time of the year. And I used to do Friday lives. I've moved them to Wednesday. And I was more talking about personal stuff and kind of the same theme again this year. It's April, it's spring, it's time for spring cleaning, right? That's our traditional, what we hear traditionally is spring cleaning time. And traditionally that meant, cleaning up your house, doing the extra dusting, doing all the extra pieces that you don't do through the winter, maybe starting to open your windows, things like that. But I think it's also a time of reviewing where you are personally and where you are in your business. So for me, as personally, I try and do things a little bit differently, really look at what I'm involved in. Is it serving me? Is it no longer serving me? And in the video a few years ago, I talked about how at the time I had my boyfriend and his two kids had just moved in that year. And I was trying to figure out how to stay in all the volunteering. And when I got to spring, I realized, you know what, I need to step off of all of it. So I hadn't pulled out of everything, but slowly but surely I started taking a step back from some of the boards that I was sitting on, because frankly, my life just didn't have that anymore. I needed to be here for the kids. Suddenly my life, my personal life took a lot more time, and I didn't have the time for volunteering anymore. So I had exactly at that time just stepped off a couple of boards. So a local one as well as one that was more district-wise. I've since then stepped off a couple of boards. I don't know if it was in spring or not, but same thing, just reviewing, what do I have time for? What do I not have time for? And I think that's something we need to do continuously, but spring is a really good time to review. What am I doing? Where am I spending my time? Is it working for me? And what can I do differently? That's on the personal side. In the business side, same thing. What am I working on? What's working? What's not working? Where maybe do I need help? And that's been a big theme for me this year. In the last couple of years, actually, is getting the help that I need for the business. Now, I've had a virtual assistant, and now I'm getting some marketing assistants, and you'll see things change because of that. I just don't have the time business-wise right now to do the marketing in the best way possible. So why not bring in someone who knows how to do it and can do it quickly? And I'm always amazed at this, how quickly that someone who is good at that can get it done. So I have tried for years to create all these lovely ads and things like that. And I told this gentleman what I wanted, and it was done in literally 2 days. And I'm sure it didn't take him that long because frankly, the 2 days were a weekend. I hope he didn't work all weekend on it, but it was just taken care of. And that's really an amazing feeling. So if you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, maybe look at that type of thing right now. What do you need to get help with in the meantime? If nothing else, maybe if you're not ready to hire someone, maybe you're looking at what can I use that will speed up my time? So I have things like Calendly, which I usually post in the comments, and we'll do again today. So I have that Calendly link that you can call and book a 20-minute call with me. This saves us a lot of time of like emailing back and forth, what time works for you, what time doesn't. That was a huge time saver for me. I also had someone for the courses that I run, someone set up automatic entry into them for me. So all little things that you can do that will take away your time. So now I'm not writing a contract each time and sending out invoices. Instead, it's one click of a button, they get an email, they sign the contract, it's all done. That took a lot off my plate. There's only so much of that you can do, though. I'm now at the point where things are so busy where I needed to bring in some help. And I'm going to be working on that in the coming months. So if I haven't really started talking a lot about it yet, but for those entrepreneurs, one of the things I'll be doing starting in the month of May is a course on how to hire that person, that right person the first time. So we'll go through everything that you need to do that. So watch in the coming weeks. I'm going to have a webinar on it, and then the course will be starting in May. You can always go to my website and take a look at that. Now, I'll make sure I get that in the comments as well. But I hope that right now, the point to all of this is really take a moment and look at what's working, what's not working, where are you spending your time? Is that where you want to be spending your time? And the example I gave, I guess it's probably about 5 years ago now, was that in that morning, I had gotten up and I had done my work at 6 in the morning, spent some time with the kids at 8 o'clock while they were getting ready for work or for school. And then I went skiing because we were running out of season just like we are now. So I wanted to make sure I got a ski in. I did that. And then I was doing more work. Well, my work was done by noon. At that point, anything extra was just bonus. And I've done the same today. So it's interesting how these lessons kind of come back for you. This morning, I got up, I did my regular morning routine. I've stopped coming straight to the office because I didn't find that was serving me very well. I did my regular morning routine, and instead of doing exercise in my basement, I went out and got a ski in, which thankfully we can still do. And then I came back and focused on the tasks that I needed to do for the day. I have meetings all afternoon, so one of the last things I have to do is prep that meeting, and then I'm ready again for the day. And it feels a lot better knowing that you're focused on doing the things that need to be done first. And then again, anything beyond this is bonus. So by noon today, I'll have the exact same thing. I'll have done everything that I need to do. I'll have a meeting this afternoon and do a few errands, and my day is complete. So really look at where are you spending your time? Is it working for you? Is it not working for you? And what could you be doing differently? Whether that's in your leadership role or your business role and your personal life, as well as just the general spring cleaning. I know I feel much like doing lots of different things to clean up around the house right now. I get that urge and I just do it when I have a moment. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Thanks so much for listening. I will put those links in the chat right now before I go so that you have them, and would love to see you at the course in May. So please take a look at that. I will get that in the chat, in the comments after I get offline. Have a wonderful week. Hope you're enjoying the lovely spring day. We're about to get another snowstorm, so I guess I'll be skiing for a few more weeks.